That's right, the Caped Crusader and the Heroes in a Half Shell mix it up for the first time. In 4 months, for another precision nostalgia strike. I never watched any of the YouTube recommendations I received leading up to Batman vs. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles release, so I had no idea what to expect after glancing at a Redbox machine and thinking, aw, they only have the DVD. I'm glad I took the chance though, and accepted the fidelity drop, because dudes, this movie is...
awesome! Righteous! Bossa Nova!
What? Yeah? Bossa Nova?
Chevy Nova? Excellent!
Yeah, what they said. On the surface, BVT appears to be a standard animated action crossover. A string of tech thefts in Gotham has drawn the attention of both the Bat family and the Turtles. Their independent investigations lead to mutual suspicion, a few fights, and the inevitable team-up. Now, normally in these kinds of crossovers, I find myself thinking, this could all be resolved by just talking. Here, though, the motivations for the fights between the heroes make sense. The Turtles have their youthful impetuousness, and Batman has his stubborn self-assuredness. Later, the Turtles sneak into the Batcave, and Robin is rightfully unhappy about that. The involvement of Ra's al Ghul and Shredder further sell the misunderstandings too, because with both the League of Assassins and the Foot Clan in play, there's a whole lot of ninja going on. Unlike some animated action crossovers, however, the titular fight takes a back seat to the other interactions between the two franchises. This movie reminds me heavily of the Mega Man and Sonic comic crossover, Worlds Collide. In both, the writers sought out the many parallels between each franchise and mined them for entertainment and insight. For example, in Worlds Collide, Eggman and Wily's respective robotic specialties result in Sonic's friends being transformed into the roboticized masters. Similarly, Batman is known for his colorful rogues gallery, and the Turtles have taken on plenty of wacky mutants. If only there was a way to combine those two ideas. Meanwhile, the interactions between the heroes themselves are the highlight of BVT. Again, parallels are front and center with each franchise's characters, often paired with their closest counterpart. Batman and Leo, Batgirl and Donnie, and so on. Of course, none of these story characters are one note, so different pairings pop up from time to time for maximum coolness. Beyond this, the Turtles, especially Mikey, occasionally act as audience surrogates, eagerly reminding us of just how wild this whole thing is.
Hey guys, check it out! I'm Batman, and I'm riding a T-Rex, and I've never been so happy in my entire life!
Mikey, get down.
Nah, man. I live up here now!
Given Batman and the Turtles' respective histories, BVT's tone could have been either silly or serious. Its lighter interpretation of the Bat family sets it up as more of the former. This Batman isn't quite as powerful or infallible as previous versions, and though we get the Damian Wayne Robin, BVT cranks up his brattiness. I can definitely imagine some Batman fans being put off by these characterizations, but the story does put these flaws to good use. The best crossovers don't just portray each side in the best possible light. They have each side learn from one another to make each other stronger. After all, if neither side needs the other, why even have a team-up? That's certainly a question I asked myself when considering BVT's main villain pairing of Ra's al Ghul and Shredder. They're definitely the weakest representatives of the respective franchises. Each are so formidable on their own that they'd likely be more effective working apart. Each does have something the other wants, but neither really need it. Outside of one randomly brutal bit that might not be appropriate for younger viewers, these two villains aren't very interesting together. Ra's is focused on his plan, and Shredder is weirdly subservient to him. BVT curiously forgoes a certain villain crossover trope too, which would have brought some much-needed spice to Ra's and Shredder's team-up. At least, I know it worked in Worlds Collide. Iffy villains aside, Batman vs. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a blast. It's a spiffy homage to two beloved franchises which have garnered generations of fans. If you've ever enjoyed Batman or the Turtles, and especially if you've enjoyed their prior animated outings, then you're sure to love this film equivalent of playing with all of your toys at once.